It's good to have you back with us on Afternoon Express. And yes, we're in your favorite part of the loft, the kitchen. And joining us today is guest chef Kanya Mzongwana. It's good to have you.
Good to be here.
You're a food stylist and a chef. So I know that when we're playing around with some of these kinds of characters, we always end up with the most delicious recipes in the world because they look as good as they taste, which is the best part. What are we doing today?
Most times. Okay, well, today we've got some lamb meatballs, which I've already fried them up and browned them, and I've added some chicken stock to them. And we're going to make this incredibly beautiful, rich sauce.
I told everybody that we're going to be getting creative with yogurt in the loft today. Is that what we're going to be making that incredibly rich sauce out of?
Yes, yes, definitely. We're not having it with muesli today. Today, it's part of our dinner. So we're going to be throwing in some beautiful yogurt, which we're going to herb with some of my favorite herbs. Okay. And we're going to add some garlic. We're going to enrich it with an egg as well. And
so let's get started. What can I do to help you? Yeah.
Okay, well, because dill is my favorite herb, I'm going to chop up the dill.
Okay, good. Any less chopping that I have to do, the better.
The less chopping, the better.
Yeah, I can do the pouring and the things because I chop terribly and I apparently plate terribly. I just pour things everywhere and I miss the bowl.
But you're a good pourer, so yeah. I want to get some yogurt in there. Cool. Maybe about a cup.
So okay? I can just wing that, right? We're just playing a kind of
right away, and then a cup. So in there you're gonna throw in the garlic. We've got some.
Just the garlic over here.
Yes, about 2 garlic cloves worth. Yes, you're more than welcome.
Cool, and these are best obviously to use your chopped garlics, I'd imagine.
It's always best to use fresh garlic. Okay. There's never an excuse. The preserved garlic is often, you know...
bitter.
Yeah.
Maybe what you can do then is you can just buy with the actual whole garlics themselves and crush them, which is what we've done. So we've crushed 2 whole garlic cloves and put it in here.
Exactly, because we're so classy.
So this gets mixed up. What else do we add?
Mix that up. I would like you to add an egg in there for me.
Whole egg.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I'm going to throw in my dill.
Oh, it's such an interesting combination of ingredients. Why are we using yogurt anyway in a dish that's like heated?
Well, I mean, you know, this is really just a different take on something delicious, and it's healthier than cream.
Oh, I see. Oh, because cream's got all the other fats and things in it that you want to try and avoid.
And it's just got that, you know, that great sourness that just adds so much to this dish. Okay. So.
Because I honestly always thought that if you cooked yogurt, that it would end up just curdling.
Well, you know, you've got to manage your temperature. You want to keep it a bit low as well.
Cool. So our dill's gone in there, our garlic's gone in there, and our egg has gone in.
And some mint as well.
Cool. What about these? What is this?
Oh, no, that's coming up later.
Okay. All right. Don't jump the gun, Dan. Don't jump the gun.
Don't jump the gun. Exactly. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this beautiful... and it smells amazing.
Ooh, delicious.
This beautiful yogurt mixture, we're going to just pour it in here.
Okay, and just to take a step back, sorry, I know I want to take this slowly because I know you at home are probably also wondering, how did you get these meatballs to that temperature? Did you just buy them in those Woolies packs that you get, in those lamb meatball packs?
Yes, we cheated today. You're welcome to be fancy and make your own, but we've got pre-packaged Woolies lamb meatballs.
Oh, yum.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So if you buy those pre-packaged ones in the boxes, you don't have to put them in the oven, right? You grill them first in a pan,
Absolutely.
And then you add all of your other ingredients, like a chicken stock that you throw in there, and I think it's water or just chicken stock and all the other flavors?
It's just Woolies fresh chicken stock, which we threw in there. So what we're going to do is...
just kind of mix that in slightly, and that's all going to combine deliciously. Then that obviously needs to reduce, I'd imagine.
It needs to reduce for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then, like magic...
As Minnie was saying earlier on, the magic of television.
The magic of television, am I right?
Okay, great.
So, this is basically what we've got going here. We've got this really, really beautiful, rich sauce.
Delicious.
Which we may have over-reduced.
No, it looks amazing. That's the perfect thickness for me. It's almost like a chicken korma kind of texture and consistency.
Exactly. That's really, really beautiful. And
then how do we finish it off?
How we're going to finish this off? Always more herbs.
Okay.
So, what I want to do is... first, before we put more herbs in...
I'll get these ready for you in the meantime,
Yes, you're going to chop those up for me. And then, yes, Dan, do some work.
Fine, Kanya. You're a guest and I have to be nice.
Yes, you have to be nice. So we've got these amazing meatballs. I cannot wait to eat these. And this beautiful sauce, very much like a chicken korma, you're right.
Yes, the consistency is so delicious. And you serve this with a nice, delicious rice like that. And it's an alternative to having sort of a creamy sauce that you would have added usually to something like a meatball dish. Yummy.
Exactly.
Also, by the way, a trick that my gran once taught me was if your sauce has got too much of a thickness, it's too thick for you, you can add melted butter to it. Because the melted butter itself, it helps really bring that mixture back together. It loosens it all up again. So maybe you're trying to stretch, you know that when Auntie always always invites that extra uncle along with you, and it wasn't inviting. You want to stretch your recipe?
The
Add a little bit of
plus
extra
one.
butter. Add a little bit of extra butter in there, and then I just sprinkle this on top.
Before you do that,
Okay, no, pause. Can't do dill bay.
Pause. Put the pause button on that one. Before you,
Yeah.
before you do that, we've got a little bit of a spicy butter that we
Okay.
want to finish this off with, right? So in here, I've got cumin and I've got paprika and I've got some delicious
Malted butter.
butter in here. Yes. So what I'm going to do is just
I'll turn your heat. Yeah, your heat on
Yeah.
is on nicely there. You want to just use that?
that's smoked paprika, actually.
That's
Did you
fragrance.
get that? Did you get that? So what we're going to do
I wish you
is,
could be here.
but you're not.
Make it for dinner instead.
Exactly. So
Cool.
we're just going to
Let that simmer through.
just let it simmer a little bit, just so that we take the rawness out of our spices.
Great. Well, for the sake of TV, we can just pour it on, and it looks delicious already. And I'm pretty sure if we don't tell the girls, they won't know. It smells already amazing.
Exactly.
Oh, just like that.
But look at that, and look at the addition
Now
of
I can do
colour.
my dill bay.
Do your dill bay, yes.
There we
Nice.
go, ladies and gentlemen. Dinner is served. Our delicious lamb meatballs with our incredibly flavored yogurt creamy sauce filled with those herbs. If you want the details on how to make this for dinner, you can get them all on your mobile device. The keyword is lamb. You SMS that to 33650 and you'll get a list of all the ingredients and a link to the recipe itself. It's really, really simple. And if you've missed any of the steps on how to make this delicious dish, here's a quick recap.